his ass barking up a storm. All them dogs come around. I don't hear nothing. They're dogs.
We are live.
And we're live.
Oh no, they only bark when they see each other.
The dog looking at him like.
Oh, like he did. Oh, the other dog.
The only dog that barks. I don't even hear the other dog barking. That's what I'm thinking.
Good morning to you. The birds are not chirping. Oh, that's a But yes, as we were saying, we're saying good morning. It is Friday. Hot topics.
Boop, boop, boop.
And
morning.
The main hot topic is does a laughter a day keeps the doctor away. So we're gonna talk about laughter. Hot topics that make us laugh. Let's say that. No serious. It's Friday. It's already raining where I'm at. So no need to be serious on this Friday. Okay. So we already be excited about Fridays anyhow. But if you are just tuning in, you are tuning into Coffee and Conversations as we scroll in here anytime between. Look, scroll. You see what I did there? As we scroll in here since we're on the internet. We didn't stroll in here, we scrolled. You scrolled up to us, right?
We doing scroll.
As we scrolled up into your face today, because you were
in your face
sliding through the Facebook or sliding through the YouTube. And
come on now.
Here we was talking about Coffee and Conversations. I hope that Teal and Red just brought you in today. But anyway, what we do here is we wake up and make today count. We start the day off right. With Folgers in our cup.
Literally.
Okay.
Folgers.
But don't let that Starbucks label fool you.
Oh, Lord.
We got Folgers. But anyway.
Yeah. They got their own coffee?
Ooh.
Starbucks.
Of course. They got stores everywhere. You know they got coffee.
No, not stores, coffee. They have their own coffee.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. You can get Starbucks out the stores. Yeah, when the empire goes that bad, everybody's going to pocket you up. And, because everybody knows that multiplication is the key. God said, I multiply you.
Now, y'all can tell I don't even drink Starbucks. I'm asking, do they make their own coffee?
Yes, they do.
This Sierra cup.
Yeah, that's why I said my kids like Starbucks. They got the new generation. They didn't get us. Well, no, they got a lot of us. Well, I think I went in there. I was like,
what? House and Folgers.
Yeah, I remember those commercials.
It's
that's
too
what I was saying.
For me.
And I just started being
I don't know.
never like coffee. I like hot chocolate.
And
good morning. Ready for my coffee and conversations and all the blow up situations. I'm done.
We about to blow up, Melissa, right?
I'm done.
We about to blow up. Melissa, you is getting it.
A perfect way to start with laughter.
See what I mean? You gotta laugh, right? Laughter is
laugh
great.
A little. Let your whole heart break a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love.
Voice out this morning.
I said I got that morning voice today. Y'all hear it? I feel like I could be a soul singer today.
Oh my Lord.
I might have to retape my my anthem. Have you ever found
yes.
just where you could be?
That's what you need to be singing, honey.
The time to discover what lies inside thee, all the treasures you were born with. The world needs to see. It will give you the courage to dare to just be. I choose me. No more excuses. I choose me. I'm enough. I choose me. More than worthy. I choose me. I own my stuff. But we get anywhere. But yes, honey, that's a little clip of I Choose Me anthem, honey.
Y'all gonna learn that song because everybody needs to be singing that. Y'all gonna learn it. We gonna start singing the clip by clip. Y'all gonna learn it. Honey.
Hey, honey. Hey, Sister Star, I see you, Queen. Happy Friday. They must be in the other group. Hey, Sister Star. Happy Friday.
Hey. Morning.
Happy Friday. You and now Melissa done jump to YouTube.
Let them know all the channels, Melissa. Let them know how to join.
I own my stuff. That's
Come on now.
That's the key of that song. Because you're going to go through a journey. But if you own your stuff, oh, my God. The journey is so much better, so much more beautiful. because
you gotta tell your
oh,
story.
here we go, right here.
Oh,
See, this is the
got it all
anthem.
on the paper, honey.
Isn't that cute? And on the other side is my anti-bullying self-love initiative. You see that? Mm-hmm. So this is with me going into the schools. But yes,
Yay.
here we go. So definitely, you want to finish singing, Kia? Have you ever loved yourself more than you can stand? Ever took the time to walk on uncharted land because you knew what you offered was one of a kind? If you never bring your gift, then what would we find? I choose me. No more excuses. I choose me. I'm enough. I choose me. More than worthy. I choose me. I own my stuff. Have you ever dreamed that life would only bring joy, only to discover that the pain brings you more of those questions answered? So what makes me great when I learn to digest the good and bad on my plate? I choose me. No more excuses. I choose me. I'm enough. I choose me. More than worthy. I choose me. I own my stuff. The secret is knowing that through all these things, after pain comes triumph. When you stay in your lane, you realize the lessons were blessings on the journey to you, because your purpose was found in the things you went through. I choose me. No more excuses. I choose me. I'm enough. I choose me. More than worthy. I choose me. I own my stuff. The gift is your story, and it's the shape of your mold. When you reach your purpose, a message of inspiration is told. Love rules everything in all that you do. In order to give it out, it must first be in you. Your dreams will your dreams will be fulfilled when you choose to walk in your light. And the love that's inside will be the fuel for your flight. I choose me. No more excuses. I choose me. I'm enough. I choose me. More than worthy. I choose me. I own my stuff. Come on now. Can you remember the rhythm? You better go, girl.
You know I used to be singing this around the house, honey. I'm telling you.
My kids, after when I wrote this song, how many is this song? Is like
come on, it's catchy.
Yeah. The kids know the anthem too. I wrote this poem, this poem. It is a poem, but it's an anthem. I choose me anthem. Probably about 7 years ago.
7 years ago.
6, 7 years ago. It was a part of the anthem. The movement. So we sing it, and we all know the refill station. I would pass them out, and everybody could sing it together. So yes, but I swear, if you sang that every day, you would be okay.
I own my stuff. You better tell him, Melissa. That's right.
Yes, honey.
Come on
You
now.
got it? If you click it.
Which one be? I choose me no more. I own my stuff. Okay. Melissa says, I've got to bounce out the door to the doctor, but I've liked and shared on all the pages and platforms. I will listen on the drive, but can't commit. Comment. Love you all.
Oh, we can imagine what you got to say.
Okay, please don't try to comment, Melissa driving, all right? We know you there. Thank you,
I own my stuff.
You better own it,
I know
girl.
Melissa was in there just singing. Hey,
she
Queen Janice. Oh, yeah, she know that song. But yeah, that's what life is all about. But today's topic, which is Hot Topics, is laughter. How often do you laugh? How often do I say a laugh a day keeps the doctor away? So today, if you have a funny joke that you think is hilarious, a story, anything. If you would like to come on and tell it, just let us know and we could send you the link and we could have you come and tell your joke and we can get you on up out of here and keep it moving. Or you could type in a comment and we can read your joke. But I think that, we need a little bit more laughter. I said we woke up today and it was
a little more.
The sun is not shining. There's a little bit of drizzling going on. And we had already decided laughter, right? Words ain't right. We already decided.
We need to hurry up and get
that we were gonna do the laughter. Right. We need to start popping this coffee.
Sipping on that coffee.
But yeah, so we decided we would talk about, we have Hot Topics Friday. It's always Hot Topics, so God knows what we'll talk about. But we are doing laughter. And so laughter is so important. Like laughter really, it's the epicenter of that joy. It allows you, I was just saying, laughter and joy allows you to what? To want to have a good time. It makes you not take life so personal, right? It allows you to enjoy the process, right? And so it's like, if you could laugh more, you know how far you would go, because laughter sends off this energy, right? And we are all like magnetic. And so when we smile, you ever notice if you smile somebody in most places?
Yeah.
Maybe not in New York on a train.
New York, period.
But anyway, outside of New York, if you smile at somebody, they'll smile back. In New York, they might be like, you know me from somewhere. And you like,
they be mugging you like,
so a good Southern spirit might get lost in New York, but don't I am from there, so I ain't trying to talk about y'all. I was born and raised, so I get to say it. But I'm telling you that I guess I was a pleasant, a fresh,
always
breath of fresh air. Because people will be like, mean mugging, right? You got to know about that life, and something. But I would smile. But I'm saying, if you realize if you smile at somebody, they'll smile back.
What you looking at? Oh, yeah, I was terrible.
Kia was terrible, honey. She's grown in the power to resurrect Christ.
I was terrible, so I was one of them people. But, yeah, you adapt to your environment.
You wouldn't have believed that Kia be looking like, what you looking at? And I'm the feisty one. Y'all think that's me saying that. I'm the one like, hey, can we all just get along?
No, Misha used to be like, Kia, please. I want you to go with me, but can you please be nice? She used to have to give me the whole speech before.
Kia said, listen, I had to be ready. From where I was from. I was from Queens, so it was a little bit more calmer. She in Brooklyn. She need to let them know that we don't play around. I don't play around. Don't let this small frame fool you.
Come on.
I got these hands.
And they ain't doing nothing.
Ain't busting a grape. But they do not the best for her, honey. Because I'm telling you, see how you can
That's what I'm saying.
be the part. She said, thank God they was scared of the face.
The demeanor.
I'm done with you. Good morning, Mama Fan. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Melissa says, I know she ain't typing. I don't think she left yet. She said she'd leave it at 9. Melissa is so funny. Yes, laughter is the best medicine. Someone told me once you need 3 things to be successful in life: a backbone, a wishbone, and a funny bone.
Wow,
I
like that.
Ooh,
I like that.
Mm-hmm,
never heard that one. I like that.
A backbone, a wishbone, and a funny bone. And you know what's so powerful about that?
Combination.
The bone. The bone.
Come on now.
Because the bone holds things in place.
Back, wish, and funny.
Wishbone, honey, you got to have a dream. Backbone, you got to get to the dream, honey. It's going to take some. We found out yesterday it's going to take some structure, some strong.
You got to be
strong for endurance. So you got to be lifted weight. That part. I will survive. Yeah, I like that, Melissa. I'm gonna.
I like that.
Backbone, wishbone, and a funny bone. That's it. That's the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost right there.
Wait. What is Melissa the joke saying?
Okay, so my favorite joke. What did the ghost say to the bees?
What did the ghost say to the bees?
Boobies.
Boobies! That was good.
Boobies.
You know what?
Oh God, I must have.
That was good, Melissa. I like.
Did nobody see me put my agave in here? I guess I'm drinking my coffee like Uncle Roger.
Okay, now black.
Uncle Roger drink black coffee
Boobies.
every single
good,
day. That was funny, Melissa.
That was
Boo bees.
I can't.
Oh my God, I gotta think of some jokes, kid. You don't got a joke?
Girl,
my kids tell me so many jokes, and I just cannot believe that I don't have. Where's my phone?
Where's your phone at? Where's your phone?
It must be over in my bag.
I can't even think of no jokes. I just be laughing just because it be just everything be funny to me. I think.
Yeah,
I'm a clown.
Man, so. I used to know some.
You turn on my jokes. You want me to laugh?
Nobody got. I hope y'all type it over there, trying to tell us a joke.
Because Martin just had me laughing.
Like situation. What's a funny story we can think about? Because we don't. One thing we got is some funny stories.
Girl,
I'm trying to think of a good funny one we got. Did we ever? We definitely told our.
We told our Coney Island Running for Our Life. We told that one.
We told the Running for Our Life one. What's that?
I know we got 7 people on. Who is these 7 people?
We definitely told what we felt.
We definitely
but everybody might not have been there. I guess that's the point, right? We can't assume that everybody heard that show. When we fell at the haunted house, I told you I used to. I listen. Blame it on the movies and TV, but we used to say that we will not fall like white people fall. I'm sorry, white people, but in all the horror movies, y'all always fall. And we don't make it past the first 5 minutes of the movie. That's why we never fail. So we assume that we're not fallers. We're yelling at the TV like, "Why are you falling? They're coming! Get up! Get up!" Well, fast forward into real life. It's Halloween.
You said real life.
Real life, right? Not movie. Real life. It's Halloween, and about 7 of us decide to go to a haunted trail. No, Aina was with us.
Aina was there.
So it was 3 girls. It was us 3, and who else?
4 boys.
Yeah, because
Ron,
Ro,
Maurice,
Omri.
Okay.
Omri was with us that day. And so I think Ro found a haunted house and was like, "We're going to take y'all." And first of all, they took it. We were fresh from New York.
So we
were like a couple of months in, maybe. Yeah. And so you could imagine we're not used to all the dirt roads. So first of all, when they took us to the haunted house, it was far and
we know where we were.
Oh my God, Chef Rod is giving me story. He remember all our stories.
Remember
the haunted house key. Keep on telling the haunted house. So 7 of us was going.
So 7 of us was going. We went to this haunted house. Ro told us about the haunted house. Good morning, Misha. Good morning, Sissy.
Good morning.
So we get there, we're going there, and it's just like a field. It's some dirt road we're going down, and then it's like you just see this big open cornfield. So we're like, what the heck? Okay, we're in the South for real, because remember, we shy out of New York, a couple of months in Charlotte. We like, yeah, we down for whatever. Show us what's here. So we like, oh hell, so now it's looking scary. We like, oh heck, bro, where you got us at? Okay, this is something. Now you can start seeing the setup. So we walking into the woods, y'all, into the cornfields, and we're like, well, where's this thing? Where are we going?
She definitely gonna tell that story.
Honey.
Look, the day I fell over the couch running from Chase. But that's
so many stories. So now we get there. The man is like,
that was permission. Gave us permission.
Thank you. We gonna tell that one. So we get there. So the man is like, okay, one of y'all gotta be the leader because you're gonna get a light. So right there was like, Chef Ron was like, all right, everybody all pumped up about, nah. All right, Ron, you doing? He like, all right, come on, I'm gonna be the leader. So they give Chef Ron the lantern. We get this lantern with the flame flickering inside of it.
And that's it.
Honey,
that's a light in a dark forest. That's all the light.
Black out here. It's
pitch
dark.
Black. And first of all, we had to sign a waiver. What was we thinking?
I forgot. We sure
did. They made us sign a waiver, and we
sure did.
7 of us black people signed a waiver to walk through the woods. I'm just trying to say, I'm no judgment no more. I'm telling you.
Girl, we did sign a paper.
We signed a waiver, but go ahead.
Wow. See how you remember certain things? I forgot all about. Yup. So we should have knew from there. But you know, when you young, you like that excitement. So we like, all right. So they like, okay, the whole goal is you gotta go through the house, you gotta make it through the house and get out. It's pitch dark in here. You gotta find your way out. We like, all right, we got this.
No, first of all, I don't think we knew there was a house. They told us that we had to go because the house was like in the middle of the trail. And remember, they told us that you couldn't come off the trail.
Oh.
Because it was woods and it was a trail. So we got to the house. Meanwhile, we already done been halfway through the woods.
Oh my God.
But when we got there's an abandoned house in the middle, and it was like there was only one way through because they was like, you can't get off the trail, can't nobody find you on the trail. Because remember, we in the middle of wooded, and it's just a path that we walking through with one little lantern. Now one little lantern, remember that little lantern.
One little lantern.
So we are walking through, and when we get to the house, everybody's like, okay, you go first. No, you go first. No, Chef Ron, you the leader with the light. You go first. No, you go first. First of all, Ro was pushing me to hold on to Chef Ron. And I was like, first of all, he my date. He's protecting me.
All the boys,
everybody was climbing up. We was like, wait a minute. Listen, that's my boo. He gonna protect me first. Hold up. Get out the way, y'all. Move. Get out the way.
Then we wasn't a couple of months in. It was
a year?
It was a little more than that. Yeah, maybe a year. Because that was your boo. And
right, it was the next year.
So that was yeah.
Okay. It was the next year because we didn't meet till November. Right, it was 2000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I came in 1999, so it was the next thing. So it was the next year. Yeah. Yep. See, we getting our facts straight.
Yeah, because I don't remember
been a long
walking
time.
through the trail, so you're not actually thinking about it.
So it was a year because he was my boo now. That's right. So
like,
definitely.
Hold up. This is my man. Y'all act like so much of bitches. It's like we the woman. Y'all supposed to protect us.
It was my sneaky link, but he wasn't my man.
Oh Lord, that was the sneaky link.
But so meanwhile, back at the ranch. Kia, you are so stupid right now. Can I?
You said that.
Wasn't my man yet.
Come on, Rose, sneaky
link. So we get to the middle, and like I said, nobody wants to go in. It's pitch black. They said we know we ain't trying to go through the woods, and just when we thought we were scared enough, from behind us, we hear the Texas chainsaw go off. I don't know why every time I say chainsaw, Texas got to be in front of it, but that's why, because I just assume, it's a Texas chainsaw. And y'all might as well just name it a Texas chainsaw, okay? Forget the word chainsaw. I heard a Texas chainsaw madman behind us. And obviously, we all got the same impression because why do we all react to a chainsaw? Because all we heard was Texas chainsaw, i.e. a true story, right? The Texas chainsaw was a real story, so that's even worse. Anyway, we hear that. Needless to say, everybody, and I don't mean one body, I don't mean two bodies, I don't mean three bodies, I don't mean four bodies, five bodies, 6, 7 bodies ran through the door at the same ding dang time, because if it's the house or the Texas chainsaw, we all going in. But when we ran into the door, everybody fell.
Everybody fell through the door.
Everybody fell through the door. We landed on top of each other like a dominoes hitting and going down. And then we all looking up. When we look back, first of all, we ripped down because the house was like an abandoned house. So they had it like set off by curtains. Ripped down all the curtains to the back of the house. We just went through the front door. Forget that. You know, they would have made us go on a trail by the way the sheets was. But because we knocked down the sheets, honey, there was no trail no more. But the guy that was holding the chainsaw was on the floor, dying laughing. He couldn't even chase us no more. I think that they are telling the story the same way we telling the story. I think that has always been a highlight of their haunted trail. Us,
that man was
walking through that. I mean, he was laughing so hard
on the floor, rolling on the floor, feet up and everything.
I mean, he was laughing, y'all.
But we was
and we got up and ran. We left you and Reese. They were the last two standing. We're out of there.
And my cousin
when we finally got up
on the floor. Okay, left us. And now we don't have no light because Ron got the lantern. He gone. We in the dark house trying to find our way out in the pitch dark. Holding on to each other.
Oh, I forgot. Right. One person had the light.
She forgot. Me and Reese ain't forget. I don't know how long it took us to get out.
They was moving too slow. We was out of there. We had time for
They looked around, was laughing, and got up and jetted out the house. Me and Reese we didn't even have time to look up and be like, by the time everybody got up. Funny. But we made it out safely. And I think that man was still out there laughing.
Yeah,
when we all came out. They was supposed all laughing.
He definitely was supposed to scare us at the back and the front of the house. Because he expected to be like, yeah. And then we would be run through the house, and then he'd be at the front like he missed his second post, honey. He couldn't do it. He could not do it. The second post was done. But yes, honey. So needless to say, my reality check set in, and so I never yelled at white people in horror movies again. So
I can't.
I live to learn. I fix my perspective through my experience. See that? Experiences fixes your perspective. You got to be there to see it, right? So that's a funny story. Now, Kia, before we tell another story, Kia, you have to tell the story about Misha running from Chase. And do we have something the size of Chase? Because Chase probably was about as big as. Is he a little bit bigger than this?
He was a little dog.
Was Chase about this big? This is Chase. Ooh, this image might not be so nice.
You know what? Did you really have to put
I didn't know it was Coco.
What was Chase?
Chase was what kind of dog? Was he the Men in Black dog?
What was the name of it?
Is that the pug dog?
No, he's not a pug. He wasn't a pug.
He had that face.
Yeah, he had one of them little flat
but okay, the Men in Black dog was a pug though?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was a pug.
He was giving. He just had.
But anyway,
he was not no bigger than that.
He was a little dog, but my sister do not play around with no pets. Okay, she don't do no dogs. I don't care how little it is. She is scared of dogs. So we had a dog. We had a little dog. Now she came over, and he would like come to the door, jump to the door. You not right. She don't do them dogs, okay? She don't do them pets. No, it wasn't a Boston Terrier.
It was a Boston Terrier.
It was a Boston Terrier. So we had a Boston Terrier, a little Boston Terrier. Those are little dogs. And so, like a little bulldog, they don't get but so big. They short in, stature. So long and behold, my sister was like, so she came in, he all, and I'm like, he not gonna bite you. He a good dog, he not gonna bite you. She was like, no, get the dog, Kia, get the dog. I was like, Misha, just calm down, calm down. He is not gonna bite you. He just wanna play. He playing. That's
why
how
people always want to tell people that scared of dogs, don't worry, he don't bite. But do he got teeth? Do he got teeth?
He got little miniature teeth. And so he was opening up his mouth like, she was like, look at his mouth. He trying to bite me. Look how wide he opened up his mouth. I was like, girl, he is playing with you. Calm down. Running around her.
In case y'all don't know, this is giving little Chase.
That was little Chase. So, girl, he was at her feet, running around her feet. She ran around my couch. Now, I have a sectional, one of them long, round sectional couches. And she's running around the big old couch, running around the big old couch. But what he thinks? He thinks she's playing with him. So he's running around with her. He is running around with her and barking at the same time. She's talking about ain't nobody got time for playing. Well, he thought you was playing. He like, oh, you want me to chase you? We playing ring around the couch? Honey, my sister went to go around the couch and wind up trying to get on the couch and tumbled the whole couch over. The whole couch fell over.
Oh my God.
And when she fell over, of course she's on the floor now because the couch on the floor. Chase is like, oh, let me go around this way.
Oh my, she was having a heart attack. I know. So
Misha already on the couch, on the floor. Her head is right here. Now Chase comes around and he's looking at her head and he's like, so his mouth opened up like this. She was like,
Oh my God. Listen, Nisha, I ain't even mad. I do not play with
downstairs
no
and was
dog.
like, Auntie, oh my God,
Calm down.
come here, Chase. She just knew it was over for her, fam. She thought it was over for her.
Misha,
He's
I'm
trying
with you
to
on.
eat me.
I'm telling you, fear is
And you
real.
know them dogs have the
Fear
wide
is
mouth.
so real. Did Misha get bit before?
No, but the thing is, I got bit by a dog before. That's why I don't like the big dogs. I got bit on my behind by a pit bull in the project.
What?
I was
I don't
trying to
remember
get
that
away
story.
from him, and I jumped on. You know, the projects we had them benches in the front of the building.
Yeah.
We had dogs in our building. People had dogs.
Yeah.
We was coming in the building. We seen that the dog was coming out the building. We all, me, Sherelle, Quita, Erica, we running. Cause he like coming out the building. We seen him, we turned around, started running. I'm running, so I tried to jump up on the bench.
You thought that was big. You thought the bench was.
Look.
Now we know we jump on cars, but a bench.
I couldn't make it to the car. The closest thing off the ground level.
She
was the
did
bench.
not think that the bench was gonna save her ass. See, they got that ass bit.
And boy, did I. I jumped up on the bench, and he said, I was like,
how old was you?
I was a teenager. I probably was like,
I'm telling you, I don't know how.
Like 13, 14.
I don't know how I don't remember that
Y'all
story.
remember that?
I do not
He bit
remember
me
that.
through my pants.
I guess I was about 10, so you know.
Yeah.
I am in my 40s of memories, so that
Girl,
might have fell
I
out.
was.
Do y'all ever feel like your memories are falling out, right? Like that's the longer you go, you get them close ones, and you got sporadic ones.
You get amnesia.
But I'm thinking, how much room you got? That's why you gotta let the bullshit go, so you don't got enough
Clear
room
up
in there.
your mind.
Gotta have space for
all
new stuff.
That no good stuff.
So when you be
so
telling
you
stories, you be
remember the
like,
memories.
what? That happened? I swear, I just cannot recall the thing. And so
that part right there.
that memory it fell out. It fell out. That is a
when
funny
you was telling
thing.
the story, I didn't remember we had to walk through
Through
the
the
cornfield to get to the house.
That's what I'm saying, bits and pieces.
See, that's why. But when you said when he came with that the
chainsaw,
kid, I remember because we was like,
where he come from? Yeah.
Now you so scared because we just in the cornfields, and it's like, oh, now you would think you in the movie.
Misha is not doing a dog. Not doing a dog.
Yeah, that was a pit bull.
Yeah.
See, we should remember. That was Antoine and Sean dog. That was that pit bull. The drug dealers.
Antoine and Sean. I'm about to say our cousins. Both names was Antoine and Sean, so that's hilarious. Were they brothers too?
Yeah.
Oh wow! You had an Antoine and Sean brothers that was in your building, and our cousins that were brothers is named Antoine and Sean.
I know, ain't that?
Our oldest aunt, shout out to Aunt Beverly.
Come on now.
She about to celebrate her birthday again.
Lord. Gotta celebrate them birthdays. I was just saying
they're going to Anguilla because it's March.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be a nice getaway.
Yes, it
Good
is.
morning. Good morning. Today is just laughter
Good
and
morning,
hot topics. But we telling some stories. So if you got a joke, pop it in the comment and we'll read it out loud for you. But yes, we talk about how important it is to laugh. And that, a laughter a day keeps the doctor away. And sometimes we spend too much time in misery. And then we wonder why we're on a low vibration, right? When you laugh, everything lifts. When you laugh, everything just grows. It's just good to laugh. I would say that if we laugh and rock, like our grandmas used to do. That's a six-pack.
Good.
That's that six-pack right there. Y'all talk about, listen here. I can't get on the floor no more. I can't. You ain't laughing enough. Because every time I laugh, my whole core tightens up.
It do.
So if your core is loose, like Jello, it's because you gotta laugh and get more mellow.
Your stomach can't tighten up.
It
Because it be hurting. You be like, wait, my stomach
stop.
I
can't breathe. My stomach is too tight. It can't expand. Contract and expand.
I can't hold it in no more. It's hurting. Yeah.
So just imagine if you laughed and rocked 3 times out of your day. What would your stomach look in 365 days? I'd like to test that theory out. Who wants to
That
do it?
means
with
we
me?
need to make you laugh some more.
Right? Because most people can rock back and forth, and you're like, I can't get on the floor and do pull-ups. I can't do this. I can't do that. My body, I'm at an old age, whatever that thing is. So just laugh and rock.
Find something to make
that's
you
your
laugh.
exercise.
Find a good laughing movie, a comedy or something.
Laughter burns calories, just like sex does.
Come
Mhm.
on now.
High calorie
Find
thing.
some position
Have
for
sex
something.
responsibly, and you can stay in shape too. Mother Faye
That
says,
is
my
exercise.
child running away from her shadow every time she looked back. It was there. She was screaming and running, had to chase her down. Let me tell you something. Now that is a funny story.
A lot of
It's
kids
Star.
be like that.
And I'll never forget it too. And when we lived in the brownstone in Brooklyn, there was a space that to go from the living room to the kitchen. You know how they do like that? You know, it was like a little cutout, but it may be like 5 by 5, that little hallway in between that two spaces that was kind of like back in the day, how the room, how you walk through
Upstairs,
the room.
on Diane's, when my
Yeah.
the little space between the living room and the bedroom, it was that little.
No, I'm just talking about like a walkthrough.
Yeah.
When you're walking through, but it's not just one room, like we go from one door to another. It was like actually a little space in between that. Yeah. But it wasn't no bigger than this. But it can cast a shadow.
Yeah.
Because it's a hallway almost,
Okay.
but a very little tiny hallway that's like a maybe
on the wall?
like 4 steps on the floor.
Oh,
yeah, because it's a.
floor.
That's why I'm trying
Yeah,
to explain it so you can understand. It's like this walkway, but the walkway is thicker. Maybe like
a little
this.
longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you going from one room to the next.
Mhm.
So when the light is on over here in the kitchen, the shadow, the light is gives. That's how you're gonna cast the shadow.
Yeah.
Because normally you'll see
I
on the
see
wall.
it.
But
I see
so
it.
with this walkway, she didn't want to walk through the kitchen to the living room because her shadow would always hit on that little part of the wall, and that's her being like maybe like 3 or 4. It's a big shadow. It's a big monster coming every time she walked through this way. So, which makes me know, you know, like Star has the gifting where, you know, she, you know, I feel like even Leilani got that, like that. You see stuff like, yeah. So she always could see stuff, and I think that's what it was. Like, you know, you were a kid, and you're like, why is she screaming to walk through the thing, right? And you're like trying to figure it out. Like she was, when I mean deathly afraid, like crying. Like it wasn't even a thing. Yeah, it was really like, because I used to be like, girl, you like, she seriously was scared. But now hindsight 2020, you grow up, you be like, oh,
so how
because of the stuff that
what
she,
did y'all do?
I mean, I guess she just grew out of it. I mean, there's nothing you could do. She just would not want to walk through. You see how mommy said I chase her down, she running, like you gotta catch her, like she gonna go another way. But she just, once she sees it, she thinks it's after her. So, you know, so once you see the shadow, you going forever. So yeah, you gone. You ain't turning around. You out of here. You
something is going to get you.
Something's happening. Something, you know. So it's like,
it's so big. It's like,
a shadow is huge, and she's a little person. She like, every time I walk this way, this man is over me. This woman is over, and you know, mommy probably had her with pigtails, because you can imagine what pigtails look like in the shadow.
You said with pigtails, yo, I can see her.
She looking like somebody come to get her in the shadow. You're like, what in the world? Could you imagine a kid that don't got the concept? That's the thing. It just so that is so true. Now I know Star won't think it's funny. Maybe now she can laugh at it, yeah. But at the time, she was, yeah.
Why
it was,
are y'all laughing? This thing is trying to get
oh
me.
no, I never was laughing at the time because I just was like, what's going on? Guess she was always had her spirit thing, and I was always trying to figure out what with empathy, like what was she okay? I never was like, oh, that is so crazy. I was trying to figure out like what's wrong. But I'm only 3 years older than her, so I'm still trying to figure out an 8-year-old or a 7-year-old, like I'm not even a teenager. Good morning, Queens. How you?
Good morning,
y'all,
Jacob.
on this Fruitful Friday. We are doing amazing. We are talking about laughter and how a laughter day keeps the doctor away. So if you have a joke, be sure to share it. And if you have a story, a short story, you could share it, or and so we'll share it here. But we're trying to enjoy on this Friday. Y-A-Y, baby. We made it another week. Most of you guys, this is your favorite day of the week. You get a day and some change off. And you know how much we be looking for the daggone thing. You know you call it change.
Sunday blues.
Because you go to work on Friday. I say a day and some change, because once you get off, you got from 3 to 3 is 24 hours. And by Sunday, 3 o'clock, you're already preparing for Monday. So you ain't really in the day. You already in Monday. So you get a day and some change off if you're, if your schedule is that Monday through Friday where you like TGIF. Author Lynette says, I got one for you. Do you remember in the Bible or the movie 10 Commandments when Pharaoh's wife found Moses in a basket? Didn't his mother know where he came from? Isn't that considered identity theft? I'm just saying. I'm done.
What? I ain't see it. What was that? What happened?
She's saying, no, I'm just going off of the phrase. She said, when Pharaoh's wife found Moses in a basket, didn't his mother know where he came from? Isn't that considered identity theft? It's like he knew who it was. He wanted to keep him.
Oh, the baby was in the basket. Okay, got you. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Identity theft.
Oh, right.
Kidnapping.
Chase her down Marcy Avenue. Because you got to remember, when you outside, you have a shadow, too.
Oh,
if the sun is casting at a different angle.
When you walking, you got a shadow, definitely.
Oh, that's funny. She's
on the concrete for real.
So when she was outside, because that's what I said, I can only remember that small wall because it was like. Can you imagine? Because guess what? The shadow would never stop chasing her.
That's what I'm saying. So you be running for blocks. Girl, stop. Every time I do that.
And then her shadow chasing her and a whole bunch of people on the street. Man, that is traumatic.
Oh, poor baby. Because I could see that.
That is hilarious.
And every time you think you see
it's back again.
In flight.
Has anybody else been scared of your shadow? Or do you have a child that was scared of a shadow? They probably have a sixth sense.
Yeah,
for real.
Thing is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then it looks so big and long, right?
Mm-hmm. Even Leilani would be like, she used to talk and she would say, what's the word? It's not hydroplane. I don't know why I just said hydroplane. She told us one day that she travels. What's the word though? She used a big word at 3 or 4.
Transport.
Yes, but it's like something like that. It's like no. Somebody put that word in there. It's
teleport.
I don't think she used teleport. Did she use teleport?
Transcend.
I'm gonna find the word. Key is not helping me right now.
Something.
She think I said it start with T or something. Teleport, transcend, transform. Who said it started with T?
Give me some more clues. Don't get it.
Who told Key the word started with a T?
Give me another clue.
Did I say a T word, baby?
Meaning travel and time travel.
Yeah, like a time travel, but like there is actually a word, and she used a word, and we was like, when the world did she not learn that word? I had to look it up. That's why I can't remember the word.
Okay. Ooh,
but she was saying, and she used the word and said, "Oh yeah, I went to Auntie Precious' house last night in her sleep," and she was like, and then she used the word and said she came, visited us, and then went back, but she used the word, and we was like, "What? You did what?" And then when we looked it up, it's almost like I can't remember what I'm gonna find it, but it blew our mind because we were like, first of all, where'd she get that word from? What is she watching? But now when mommy says that, is like, it's in your DNA. So, people are spiritual beings and you still gonna have those gifts, you know what I mean? And so I feel like when you don't know how to operate in it, it's always reminded me of one of my favorite movies, which was The Sixth Sense, where it's like, when he's like, I see dead people, and not technically that, but I always feel like people are the spirit, like the energy is always still here because it says we lose the flesh. But the spirit is still lives on.
Outside,
so you only imagine that we're all energy. And so when the body just dissipates, what happens to the ball of the energy, right? That soul is like, and I feel like they become guardian angels around us, right? And then now I watch over you. So that's my next assignment after I leave the body, is to be in the spirit of surrounding you. And I think that we all get guardian angels or something that kind of covers us, who was here with us before. So they kind of, once they leave out of that hemisphere, now they're a protector. And then that goes on until you go, and it's like you recycle that covering. Yeah. So they will say, ancestors, and you know what I mean? So I find it intriguing, especially being more spiritual than religious.
Yeah.
Because religious people don't got room for nothing. They didn't even have room for Jesus. So You know, I don't
Now,
let them.
that's the big
Yeah, I don't
difference.
let them get me down, but I definitely go onto that thing to make it make sense because God is all. Everything makes sense. Oh, it froze. Are y'all still froze?
Froze?
I don't know. Do y'all still see us? Or how you think Jesus Christ isn't black when God sent him to Egypt? Can't hide no blind hair, blue-eyed child in Egypt. Like, really, I'm done. I don't know why. I had this little. You became a shadow.
You become a shadow.
You become a shadow. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you do.
And she laughing because she got jokes because she's saying that's why they was doing it because you become a shadow. That is that. That is that altar. That altar. We miss your comment. Let me see. She said she told us a joke.
Wait a minute.
Okay. Oh yes, I did miss the comment. Thank you, boo.
Sorry.
It's just comedy. It's okay. Go ahead, kid. You tell.
It's just comedy. Remember when the 3 wise men will bring in gifts to baby Jesus in the middle of the night? Why did they steal them from another town and try to give us as a gift to them?
I'm just saying.
Wow. Real comedy, right? For real.
Now you said they bring in gifts to baby Jesus in the middle of the night.
Middle of the night.
Steal them from another town and try to give us a gift and try to give us as a gift to them.
I'm just saying.
Come
on now. Think of the things that'll have you thinking.
I'm done. What makes them wise?
What makes the 3 wise men wise?
They learn from their mistakes.
Come on, they learn from experience.
And they got a 5-finger discount. Lord have mercy. They said Jesus understands my heart. He understands my heart.
Come on now.
But yes, and anyway, as we was saying, with
but yeah.
You got another story, Kia? We almost done. Look, we got
15
minutes.
Yesterday.
What's one of the stories you was laughing at yesterday?
The damn Color Purple.
Oh my God. We had lunch yesterday. Kia treated me to lunch. It was a nice lunch day. I said we went to a buffet and talked for like 3 hours.
Honey, we thought we was leaving and wound up sitting back.
I had to go to the bathroom. When I came out the bathroom, Kia had a plate. We was checking out. And I was like, "You done?" And she was walking, so I thought she was going check out. By the time I came out the bathroom, she had paid out. We'd be ready to go. I come out the bathroom, Kia got a whole nother plate. She gonna sit there for a whole nother hour. I know them people was rolling their eyes.
Look,
but it was a buffet
for us anyway.
No,
honey.
She wasn't.
She wasn't coming to check for us at our table anyway. I
was
like, what hell? And they brought out some fresh new food. I was like,
But wait, Kia, what was the story we were saying?
The Purple Rain.
Oh my goodness. We were not allowed to
watch
I do remember
Purple.
that, Mommy.
What?
We wasn't allowed to watch the Color Purple.
Remember when
girl, yeah, you bringing back memories, Ma. Because Kia, I know Kia about this. Remember when Quan got stuck in the tree?
Dang.
And she could not. She climbed.
I remember that.
Yes. My big sister climbed up in that tree, y'all.
For Annihilator?
That's right. Say, wait. Was it the Annihilator? I thought she jumped off of the steps.
For the Annihilator. Okay.
So Quan was a daredevil, honey.
She was.
Was it a pack of jingles? Annihilator? She jumped off of
one of them.
If you know a brownstone.
Oh, those are some long steps.
That's a lot of steps.
Yeah.
The brownstone steps.
In New York, there's brownstones. And you have a flight of steps to go down and up to get into the house.
A real flight. It ain't no play flight to go up the steps.
It's at least.
And I think she might have jumped from
12,
the middle.
14 steps maybe.
Yeah, it's at least. And I think she might have jumped back in the day when we called her Say Way. Please, I can't breath asthma my heart. That was her saying. When something was too funny, you see what I'm saying? It'd be like that. When something was too funny, she'd be like, please, I can't breathe asthma my heart. That was Saquon Say Way saying. But yes, she was
that girl is something else.
You know that phrase. We used to try to do it like, please, I can't breathe asthma my heart.
We had a whole thing with that. Oh my God.
But she got caught in the tree. She climbed the tree. For the Annihilators. Did you climb the tree too?
I did something.
You did something.
I did something.
And then y'all know I was just watching. I've always been safety net.
That story when you stole them.
Oh my God. Kia, let me tell you something.
Wait, tell a story.
Okay. Well, so she got stuck in the tree. She was so scared. Mommy had to fear her out. You better get your ass out of here. Don't make me come get you now. Mommy got her out of the tree, persuasion.
She ain't with her ass for. She gonna find a way.
But yo, she got up there and fear set in, and she was like, "Oh hell no!" They needed the firemen like they getting the cat. They said they get cats out the tree. What about me? I'm a whole person. But yeah, she definitely was
Spider-Woman when she was getting up there, but getting down was a whole nother story. It was like, wait a minute.
And now that we talking stories, let me tell you what. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now that Say, my older sister, and Kia, they're the same age, and they are 3 years older than me. So before I jumped into this group, because you see, I'm always watching them jump off of steps and climb chairs. So we go, and I don't even understand this because Kia always had mad money, right? But I was always joking Kia off with the good money. We go to the store. They used to do these parties, but in order to come into the party, you have to bring candy or
you
cookies.
Gotta bring something.
You have to bring something, and then they put it all. They go downstairs and they will put it all out on the bed, and then everybody can eat from it. That contributed to the party. So in the basement. So we go into the corner store, and I got this big pink coat that got these deep pockets, right? So we go into the store, and it's like everybody got to get something. Ain't nobody got no money. Kia ain't using the money for everybody to get something. She's like, oh no, this is how everybody got to get something. I swear to goodness, I was put up to get the 50-cent pack of cookies. They were 2 for $1, but they stood this long. And because I had on a big pink coat, how old was I? I had to be like, I may be like 10. When we say 10, y'all, I'm 10, y'all about 13.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like 10, they like 13. So we go to the store and they's like, you got to get you got to find something to get. And I was like, okay, I'm going to get the cookies. He's like, you could go back there just sliding in your pocket. You got them big pockets. And I'm going to distract the man. First of all, Kia is standing in front of the man. And the candy bins is right here. Kia is picking up the candy in front of his face, y'all. Talking to him. And I don't know what she doing, but the candy must be sliding right up in her goddamn. She must got
slick with it, y'all.
I have one job to get one cookie to be able to come to their party. And let me tell you, I come up to the front with that one pack of cookie, and just like the God that he is, they caught me, of all people, with the cookie. He's like, is that a cookie pack? I said, oh Lord, I'm going to jail. I threw the cookies and I ran, and I had to go to the second store for 2 years. I was so ashamed.
She was banned from the store, y'all. We couldn't even go in the store. So since she couldn't go and we didn't go in the store, we just had to wait it out. But we had other stores to go to, because if you wanted to get in that party, you had to bring something.
And so they let me in that time for free, but I never did it again. That was it.
Oh, God.
That was it. I learned my lesson.
Yeah, kids will find stuff to do.
That's what happened when you let little kids hang out with big kids. You be getting into stuff.
Look, you wanted to come to that party, you had to bring something to the party.
I'm like, they're going to find me. They're not going to see you got that big pocket. Nobody told me there was a big-ass mirror right there by the cookies. So he just watching me in the mirror, pick up the cookies, put it in my pocket, waiting for me to get to the front. Give me them cookies.
We had some good parties, y'all. Needless to say, that was just one incident.
The cookies, Rondell remember, he was like, the cookies at the store. I told those stories, yo. Listen. Y'all got any funny stories?
We got a
So that was my death story. That was funny though.
That was funny.
Oh, another funny story is, remember when Kunta was living with us and we lived on Inwood Street?
Oh,
so Lord. Kunta was my older cousin. He was like a couple of years older than me, and I'm still younger. So I think it's like 12. So we go into the store. Was we the same age? Me and Kunta? Yeah, it was, unless he was a year or two old, maybe a year older.
Okay.
But anyway, he would come visit, and I remember Mommy had sent her to the store to get something. We get to the corner, and Kunta, rest his soul, because he has passed. But we went into the store. Yeah, he did some years ago. Anyway, it's my first cousin from my daddy's side. But he was in Queens. He was at the house, whatever. He walks us to the store. Now, everybody know I was very, I would say prideful, trying to do everything right. So we get into the store. I'm about to get something. He was like, oh, yeah, hey. He was trying to act like I was his girl while we got into the store. And I was like, oh, my God, I'm not his girlfriend. I'm not. He was like, you my woman. No, but he was just trying to be funny. He was trying to embarrass me because he knew that I would be like, he's lying. We don't go together. So he wait till we get to the store, like, yeah, I'm gonna get my woman that chips and that thing. I was like, that's not my boyfriend, that's my cousin. And he was like, oh, that's how you gonna do me? So I was like, he was creating a scene. He always did dumb stuff like that. And I was like, I was like, he is lying. So I'm thinking that I'm looking like a fast girl because I look young and he look older. He told me I'm his girl. Honey, it was all these things that was in my head. So I'm telling you, that was hilarious because I ran out the vanity. The vanity. She was vanity. Like, I cannot be his girl. I'm too young. You lying. Had me looking like a fast girl. Only for me to like older people anyway, right? Crazy. I can't. Oh my God. Yeah, we got some stories. If we think a little more, we got a lot of stories. But we want to hear y'all stories too. But ain't no more stories they can tell because we hit the 55-minute mark. 55 minutes. So the story that we want to hear is that you laughed today. Oh God. Oh, actually, I'm over here almost in tears. I know my stomach is hurting, y'all. You got Melissa book because she got a laugh. I got a laughter from with the legacy. Oh, I got it. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah. We do some laughing though. That's one thing I'm gonna do is laugh. I don't be trying to be serious. If you know me and I do get serious, you know something ain't right. Melissa has her book, Lessons We Learn, Legacies in Life. We had so many contributors. She wrote this with her mom, but she had 5 chapters. You got love, faith, laughter, resilience, and success. And then there's, different short stories from different people. And while we was looking for stories and jokes, we should have had the laughter thing. Right here. Mm-hmm. But these were different laughter stories. I forgot. It says, laughter is the best medicine there is. It turns my dementia patient's mood in an instant. Once I get them laughing, Tammy, 50, nurse practitioner. Learn to laugh at yourself, David, 50, contractor. Not everyone who laughs with you is your friend. Angela, 55, operator and singer. I think these are cute, but these are different ways that people learn to laugh. Yeah. So this is the laughter chapter, and I wrote a poem. Melissa called me and was like, listen, boo, I am doing a laughter chapter, and I have written so many poems that I'm kind of like sprung out on the poem. So you think you could add a poem for me, and so I said I could put something together. So this is what I wrote for her book. It's on page 59, and it's Laughter is the Key by Precious Paulin. Yours truly. Melissa, put your link when you get a chance. I know you're at the doctor's office, but watch the replay and put your link in there for the book. And so I never wrote a laughter poem before, so it was my first time. And I put, laughter is the sound of joy seeping out, for your core was meant to be your internal sprout. There is a spirit inside that is longing to be more than just what others can see. That in the midst of your pain, you can still find some cheer, and that laughter is the cure to that external fear. There is a peace inside that can erase every worry, and beneath all that stuff is the laughter you buried. I know it gets hard and it seems easier to frown, but I'm asking you to intentionally put that emotion down. Because every time you laugh, you give power to the spirit within, and it's the fuel you need for all great things to begin. Laughter ushers in love like nothing else can do. It pushes out the pain and makes room for me and you. For we were created in love with God's joy in mind. And when you feed yourself with such nutrients, it honors every moment in time. For laughter is the honoring of the spirit that you hold. It is actually the bonding glue in the process of your mold. So as you get broken in order for your light to shine through, remember laughter is the key to unlocking the inner you. Celebrate your life with laughter no matter where you are, and watch how that one practice will take you oh so far. So find laughter in every moment, even when it's hard to do, for your spirit needs that medicine in order to get you through. Through those valley moments that are inevitably leading to your success, I know you think you didn't need it, but guess what? God knows you best. You control your life with the emotion on which you choose to feed. So level up with laughter, for it's time to water your spirit seed. Smile and laugh and bring joy with you everywhere you go, and you will keep a steady momentum to your purpose flow.
Wow,
And
that
that's what
was
I threw together. You like it?
Yes.
So yes, get yourself a copy of this book. It has so many different poems, and so it challenged me to do a laughter poem, and I thought it was.
I mean, that is good. Think about it, guys. When somebody is feeling down, or you're trying to prep somebody up right from a moment of sadness, what is the first thing that you try to do? Make them laugh, right? Say something to get their mind off of it, and then you wind up doing something or saying something, something silly, so that they could smile, they could laugh, because whatever's going on inside, you trying to break that for the moment, right?
Yes.
And make them find joy and happiness and laughter. Laughter is the ultimate cure to so many things, right? If we could just laugh a little more, then it would do a lot in our life.
A lot.
It would do a lot.
Everything.
If you could smile and laugh more than you could cry, you're gonna be doing something. Come on now.
That's our responsibility to ourselves is laugh 3 times a day. The doctor says. And when I say I'm the soul sage doctor, I'm the mind, wisdom, dream revitalizer. Because when you live in laughter, you go after the dream, because joy is your middle name, peace, right? And so it's going to put you on a high vibration. It's going to put you in a mood that will actually serve your bottom line. And so when you find the time to laugh and you make it your responsibility to add it to your day, I promise you it will take all those woes away. Because you can't change what is, but you can be in the moment. So who will you be in the moment? Will you allow the moment to be you? Or will you control the moment by saying, I don't care what's going through, I will not let it take my joy. And so it's hard to say.
You can't break
it's easy to say, harder to do.
You can't break my soul.
You can't break my soul.
You won't break my soul.
Break my soul.
Come on now. New vibration, yeah.
So since we did the laughter poem, we won't have to flip open the book. So that was our part. We're going to pick a card for you guys for the day. We want to thank you guys for tuning in on this amazing Friday, where we had hot topics all over the place. And that is the point, because God gives us grace, honey. Let's live in the moment.
Ready?
Ready? Ready?
Ready?
Oh, let's get ready to I am. I am. Is you quintessence?
I am quintessence.
And I'm irreplaceable.
I am quintessence. And what is quintessence?
You know I gotta read it specifically.
Yeah,
I know it's in the
is.
essence of you. But quintessence in its actual, because that's what I love about this. I got the definitions for you.
Yep. Come on, what is
that's qualified? So quintessence is a thing that is the most perfect example of its type, the most perfect embodiment of something, a pure substance. The essence of a thing in its purest and most concentrated form is yourself, right? It's authentic. So quintessence is the essence. You got the essence in you, but is who you are at the core. It is your
soul.
That special, that thing. Yeah.
I am my soul.
Yes. It says a pure substance. That's why to be holy is to be true through and through, right? It doesn't matter what that is. That's why they say God knows your heart, right? He's going to judge you on what is in there. And so when you are pure to your soul, even in your broken places, he already know, because you are organic to that broken place. And you are in process of fixing and molding and becoming. So he understands that. So to be in that pure place, that substance of who you are, is really to sink in. That's why we say laugh, because then you can be in the moment and not rush the moment, because tomorrow is not promised. So make today count, right? And so I am irreplaceable.
Oh, come on now.
I am irreplaceable. And that's what I want you to know.
You are.
Your essence is irreplaceable.
You are.
You know?
You are one of a kind, boo.
One of a kind.
My boo.
How special I am. The ABCs of how special I am.
Irreplaceable.
So I am irreplaceable and I am quintessence. So the source of me, the pureness of me, the one of a kind nature of me. If you put those words together, it means that there is no one like you. No one in the whole world is like you. You have a pure substance that makes you irreplaceable. And when you laugh more, you allow the vibration of who you are becoming. You allow the moment that you're in to have grace, and you can actually sit in it and go through it and go through the process, right? And so we are processing into our I ams. And so these ideas of laughing and enjoying your time with one another, right? It feels better to say, oh man, the last time I saw that person, we laughed.
Come on now.
Even when you're crying for the loss, you'll remember that y'all laughed. And so make sure that the last thing you do is laugh. Because you are irreplaceable, and so is that quintessence of who you are. So, without further ado, I want to say that we love you. And we are so glad that you spent this Friday with us. You have been tuned into Coffee and Conversations. And we always want to remind you that you can never turn on anybody else's light, but you can provide enough light for them to find their switch. So stay lit in this world so somebody can find their way out of the darkness. It is your responsibility. It is a relay race, and someone is relying on you to turn your heartbeat into a soul beat in order to leave your soul print. Because the fingerprint tells us what you got wrong in this world, but the soul print, it tells us what you got right. And what God got right is you. And so I don't want you to forget that. I want you to remember that love grows everything. So you have to love yourself first. And so as we say, let's laugh more, cry less, right? Why cry over spilled milk? Just pick it up and laugh about the fact that they spilled that milk. You're bad.
Come on now.
But you want to tell them on this Friday, Tia. What's your last?
Remember to laugh. Have a laughing moment. Create memories, and those laughing moments is what you're gonna remember. You remember the bad, but you gotta have those breaking moments of laughter. Laughter is what life is all about, and those are the memories you create. So put yourself around people that lift you up and make you happy and make you laugh. Okay, because your soul needs it. Right, your soul needs it.
Your soul.
And that's who you are. Be pure in who you are. Don't change for nobody, but be who you are.
Oh, I got my shirt on. Be a purpose presser. Be a purpose presser.
All
the P stands for purpose and pressing on, okay?
P.
Presence Paulin. P. But yes, be a purpose presser with laughter and joy.
Till your stomach hurt and you getting that 6-pack. If you don't feel that 6-pack, we ain't laughing enough.
Don't tell me you want a 6-pack and you ain't laughed today. I don't want to hear.
Don't come around me because I'm silly, honey.
Be silly.
Silly
with it.
Just look at it and be laughing.
So yes, but we love you guys.
Love you guys.
We will definitely see you guys back here on Monday.
Monday. Y'all have a great weekend.
Remember, you were tuned into Coffee and Conversations. And don't forget to wake up and make today count. Mwah.
Love you guys.
Love you. Hearts to you.
Love you, Aunt Faye. Y'all have a beautiful weekend. We will see you guys 8:30 on Monday, 8:30-ish. Y'all know how that is.